Are you there?
Switch back to this.
Come in.
Wait, what? No.
Hello?
Welcome back to the UGF Pandas. UGF Pandas are national champions! Death Valley State Dingos. I feel like I lost the passion for creating NCAA videos like months ago, but I just kind of kept doing it because I felt like that's what the people wanted.
Come in.
Oh, reporting?
Over.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
I got one last ride left in me.
We've got to be the dumbest team in America in terms of playing the game.
We couldn't do diddly, poo.
Why are you in such a bad mood?
What do you care?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs? You kidding me? We choose to go to the moon.
Mean school.
These nuts.
One small step for man.
Will Anderson. Both linebackers were coming in untouched. Warned everybody by number 31. Drew Sanders blew that up. Young fires far side. What a throw. Touchdown. Going to go down for a loss again. And it's incomplete. Drop. Over everybody. Make it 4. Touchdown, Alabama. They head their opposite ways, and Nick Saban is now 24-0.
You wait till I have that popcorn.
He missed the extra point. Oh, my God.
We suck again.
You can do it.
Ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
That is utterly incredible. Wusu.
In the end zone, and the pass is caught. Touchdown! Wusu!
That may be the play of the year so far.
I just hope we can win a game.
Huntsville, Alabama. When I mention rocket scientists, you probably don't picture Alabama. However, that's kind of what Huntsville is known for, as it's commonly referred to as Rocket City, which gives the main character of our series, Rocket City University, its great name. Huntsville first got this nickname in the 60s and 70s, as the city aided tremendously in the US Apollo space missions. They helped build a lot of the Saturn rockets. You know, that space race where we got to the moon and stuff, or maybe the landings were faked. That's for you to decide. Either way, it gives RCU its beloved nickname, the Moon Men, and our cherished mascot, Anus the Astronaut. We call him that not because it's his name, it's because he's kind of an ass.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
In Huntsville, there's actually an entire museum called the U.S. Space and Rocket Center, and it's where a young Drewski attended space camp as a young lad. Yes, that's real, and yes, it was awesome. Rocket City is more than just where I went to space camp in 6th grade, though. I was actually born in Huntsville and raised in the suburb of Madison, a few miles outside of the city, which now has a minor league baseball team called the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Go Pandas! And now, with over 200,000 residents officially becoming the most populous city in Alabama, Huntsville has certainly grown a lot since I left. I miss it a lot, so you can think of the series as somewhat of a homecoming. Not only is RCU fictitious, but as a brand new school, our football program is in its infancy. We will be playing this first season at the FCS level until we can get enough funding to make the jump to the FBS. And you better believe our university is struggling in every single area. Athletic facilities, hot garbage. We work out at the local YMCA, and it gets quite annoying when Tony Swole won't share any of the dumbbells with the rest of the team. Campus lifestyle? Awful. All we got is this one building. We only have about 500 students enrolled at the moment. Half the classes are taught by head football coach Drew Morris. All he does is talk about how he used to be the QB of the Vikings back in his day. He said he would have won a Super Bowl too if it wasn't for those meddling kids. And the incident.
I think he just scared himself.
Stadium atmosphere? Miserable. The only people who show up to our games are the parents of the opposing team's players. Academic prestige. Well, we do lead the nation in internships at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. For janitors, we excel at cleaning the kids' puke on all the spinny rides. And not to make things even worse, but our number one rival in this series will be the Alabama Crimson Tide. So whether we want Bama or not, we got them on the schedule every year. Obviously, our situation is less than ideal, but let's go meet the players and see if they can help get this ship headed in the right direction. Without a doubt, our best player is wide receiver Samuel Owusu. He grew up playing soccer in Nigeria and was an up-and-coming goalie prospect in his early teenage years. However, Sam always wanted to play on the gridiron, and with his family moving to Huntsville so his dad can work at the Redstone Arsenal, Sam is finally going to get his chance to play football here at Rocket City. You can definitely tell he's new to the game. He lacks any sort of technical ability, boasting only 50 awareness and 50 route running. However, he is naturally gifted athletically. He's got some incredible leaping ability with 95 jumping, and his soft hands carry over from his goalkeeping days. And believe it or not, our kickers are so bad that Samuel's going to step in as both our kicker and our punter for the team this season. At least until we can find a new one in recruiting. We'll see how he fares with his 61 kick power and 57 kick accuracy. He's only a freshman, so he's very young, but we're hoping he can step up and be the leader we need him to be. Moving on to the disaster that is our quarterback room, we first have Rock Johnson, who's going to be our day one starter. He's slow with a weak arm. His biggest strength is his ability to break tackle attempts in the pocket. Some say rock solid.
That's terrible.
Our backup is Anthony Burks. He's one of our quickest quarterbacks, but lacks any sort of throw power, so he's not great either. Third string is Danny Dorito. I'll let you take one guess on what NIL deal he's hoping for. That's right, Doritos. And finally, our only underclassman QB is Kaushik Vadlamudi. He's got a quick first step at 92 acceleration, the strongest arm on the team at 83 throw power, and by far the worst accuracy at 48. Kind of mind-boggling how bad that is. He possesses such a strong arm because he used to be a bowler in cricket. Don't know why he wanted to make the transition to football, but here he is. Let me know in the comments, who do you think's our best option at quarterback right now? And here's a quick breakdown of our running backs. Our speed guy is Elijah Davis. He's got some ability to go left and right on you, but he's not going to go through you. The guy that's going to go through you is the next guy, our power back, Blake Coffin. Not only does he have an amazing name, he's going to put you in a coffin when he trucks you down. And finally, we have our third back, Owen Boutte, who's mainly a receiving threat, so look for him on third downs. Are any of them good? No, not at all. So you better believe I'm going to be recruiting running backs as fast as I can. Besides Owusu, most of our wide receivers pretty much stink. We got Desmond Rose, who's the most well-rounded of the group, but he's mainly just an after-the-catch guy, but even after the catch, it leaves a lot to be desired. Next up, we got Tony Swole, who seems to be only worried about his biceps. No, they haven't gotten bigger, Tony. Stay off the roids. Fastest wide receiver we got is Jack Nitro. The only problem is, he's got a worse catch rating than Nelson Aguilar. Absolutely brutal. As far as tight ends go, my personal favorite is Harrison Nutzenkirchen. Why do you think that is? Well, it's because he's a nice guy. And besides being a nice guy, should be a solid receiving threat for us. We also have Hank Anker, who's a decent blocker, and the third string is Isaiah Spencer, who is the most athletic of the three. The only offensive lineman worth noting is Eric Adams, and that's because he's an exceptional athlete for his size, but he really lacks any sort of technical ability, so it's going to take him a minute before he's really contributing. On defense, we got big AJ Ford, who definitely grabs more than one of those dried space food servings at the cafeteria each day. This man is huge at 6'4", 390 pounds. As a freshman, where do they find this guy? He is exceptionally strong, yes, but this dude can barely move at 33 speed. That is the worst in the entire country. Truly mind-boggling. He does have some good potential though, so keep an eye out for big number 50. For pass rushers, we got Noah Pounder. He's a one-trick pony, only able to run past guys instead of winning with technique. On the opposite side, we got Amari Jackson. He tries to beat you with finesse in his hands rather than just bull rushing you. Can't do that very well at all. Our best middle linebacker is Veggie Smith. Not only does he get a well-balanced diet, but he's quick and should be one of our better tacklers. He's going to struggle to get off of blocks, and he's likely to get torched in coverage. Because we're playing 3-4, the other middle linebacker is Alex Sorensen. And judging by his name alone, I assure you this man is going to be an absolute liability out there on the field. Our cornerbacks are spearheaded by Dixon Butts. Yes, that's his real name. He's decent in the slot, but will be abysmal if we ever play zone. So let's not do that. But if we do find ourselves needing to play zone coverage, we got Eaton Beaver. He's basically the inverse of Dixon Butts. And finally, we got Philip Pants, who is just kind of bad all around, but hey, we needed a third corner. And finally, we come to the safeties. We got Roy Kent III and Jason Hudgens. His teammates do poke fun at his name all the time for being the same as the beloved character from the Ted Lasso TV show. He is also here. He's there. He's every fucking where. Great show, by the way. Jason, on the other hand, is great at a lot of different things. Really excited about him, and there's not too many bright spots on this team to be excited about. But if he can develop mentally, he could become a major contributor for this defense. And that's everybody on the team. So where does RCU Year 1 stack up against UGF and DVSU's Year 1s? Well, UGF is at the top for sure, and then we got RCU, and then DVSU is well below that. That's because they were walk-ons. This is a team of FCS players, so I wanted to give them a little bit more skill. Don't think it's going to be easy though. Nearly all of these players, besides a few exceptions, are at the bottom of their position in the entire country. So we're going to be worse than a ton of FCS schools, which we should be. We're not meant to be even a good FCS school at this point, so it should add a nice challenge for us. As I mentioned earlier, we are playing at the FCS level. This is reflected in our schedule as well, as we play mostly FCS schools or former FCS schools such as Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern, and App State. You might be saying that's too easy, but that would be ignoring us playing 2 of the college football playoff teams in our first 2 games. We also play about 6 future NFL QBs along the way. I do need to mention though, to achieve the FCS schedule, we kind of have to pretend a bit. So in game, we are still technically an FBS independent, but for our purposes, let's just say we are in the Big South Conference of the FCS. And our aim is to get to the FBS level, of course. We don't have to win every game, but we need to make enough money this season so our school can warrant the jump to the big time. Being an FCS school not only presents challenges on the field, but in recruiting as well. So we're going to set some restrictions. I will not be recruiting any player over 3 stars for this first season. I just wanted a fun challenge like that. Now let's go look at some of my primary targets. As you can imagine, our team needs are through the roof. Nearly everyone on this team is replaceable. So regardless of whether it says we need that position or not, we need it. Contrary to popular belief, I really want to build up our offensive line as fast as possible. That's why I currently have 5 linemen targeted. And the most headway we have on any player is this tackle, Daryl Owen. He's only a 2-star, but he's an athletic freak. This would be a huge haul for us if we can get him to commit. We might even look to move him to guard with that kind of profile. We also have this 2-star JUCO transfer tight end, Lonnie Clayton, who looks freaking legendary, by the way. 79 overall. He's a junior, but I don't care. I'd be over the moon if we could get this guy to commit. The other 2 guys we currently have the lead on are Nick and Colt Smith. No relation as far as I know, but they are both 3-stars. Nick is an athlete that would be best suited as a slot corner, and Colt would be an electric receiver. All he needs to do is work on his catching, but besides that, I see a ton of Daniel Sanders in his game, which is exciting. I know we're only dipping our toes into the water, but I'll reveal more recruits as we go. Which one do you think would be the biggest game changer? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, we're going to be playing this series on Heisman. It's how I've played every series up to this point, and I feel like it gives me the most realistic gameplay. We're going to be doing 6-minute quarter lengths, and the player minimum speed threshold is going to be 25 to start out. Over the years, I found these sliders give me a very good balanced gameplay. He's a first-time head coach, but head coach Drew Morris, aka me, we stink. We're only level 1, so we got a long way to go. We're only level 1 at scouting too, so it takes us forever to scout everybody all the way through. That is going to be the first thing I'm going to be hoping to upgrade. Our offensive and defensive coordinator are also level 1, Kurt Campbell and Blake Seiler. Don't know who these guys are, not really important. Gotta get them upgraded as quick as we can so we can get some of those juicy upgrades higher up on the tree. It says we're starting in the year 2013, but just try and pretend this is in the year 2020. Morris debut. Rocket City's new head coach hoping to not get his cheeks clapped by the Tide. Man, these headlines are wild. No surprise, Lee Corso is going with the Crimson Tide. They're the #1 team in the country. We're an FCS school. We're just here to collect a check. Oh my lord, look at the bar shaking. We're terrible. Absolute garbage. In the rain. Exactly what's going to happen to me. We're going to be crying before this game is over. The pain is coming our way. Hey, we won the coin toss. That's probably the only thing we're going to be winning today. All right, Owusu, you play wide receiver for us, but you're also going to be kicking off. The RCU series begins now. Get him. Tackle him. No, not on the first play. There he goes. Well, just like a rocket ship in real life, you got to blow up at the bottom if you want to go up anywhere. Drew Morse, coaching his first game at Rocket City, and he's already yelling at his players. Whoa. Hey, that's positive yards. Do we have him? I think we got him. It's caught by Hank Anchor. That's a first down. Oh, I didn't even have time to get the play action off. We're already sacked. Drew Sanders in there. Oh, he's buried him. Rock Johnson's already hurt. Oh, man. Owusu. Give me a strong boot. That was not very strong, but hopefully we get a good bounce. Get up. We can't tackle. Big man. Oh, no. They're going to score again. Oh, a kickoff return for a touchdown and now a punt return for a touchdown. I thought we'd have a little more hope than this. This is brutal. Alabama fans have probably already seen enough. They probably already know they're going to win now. Hey, that's a good block on the outside. Oh my goodness, there goes Jason Hudgens. And he took a shot to the ankle. Now that we got Anthony Burks in, he can run the option a little bit more. We'll make it work. There goes Anthony. Slide down. You don't want to take an unnecessary hit, but that's a good chunk of 6. Oh my goodness, they're busting through, but we're busting through. Good blocks, everybody. That's another first down. 2 on the day. Here we go with Blake Coffin, his first carry of the game. Oh, couldn't bounce it to the outside. Tight end, overthrew him.
Hey, that's pretty good.
What a legendary punt, pinning him inside the 5. Now they're going to be taking their first offensive possession of the game because they've scored 2 kick returns already. It's in the house. It's our only hope. Noah Pounder completely whiffed. Dixon Butts, you're our last hope. He's just too slow. Oh my goodness. Just like that, Brian Robinson, 96 yards. They've touched the ball 3 times and scored it 3 times. They're throwing the fans in the air. They're just celebrating. Oh my, Findarius Mathis just blew by his man. All right, our new goal is make a tackle. Any at all. Even if you give up 99 yards, as long as you tackle him. Yes! Veggie Smith, first tackle in the history of this school. It took us nearly an entire quarter. Oh, Alex Sorensen. He was in the right position. He just wasn't looking. He's getting dotted up. Look at that behind his back. He's running the wrong way. Oh, we're there. Dixon Butts. That's a TFL. First one in team history. That's our first 3 and out we forced. We're progressing. Fullback. Oh, I can't even get it off. Just bulldozing through 3 people at once. He's so huge. Oh, and Anthony Burks is down too. Are we going to lose another quarterback? Yep, Burks bruised his ribs. He's out for the game. I don't blame him. Philip Pence! He got the pick! Go! Oh, of course, the fastest player in the field, Jamison Williams, is on your back, but that is a new school record. We got our first pick. Put that one in the trophy case. Hey, Rock Johnson's back. Oh, the juke moves. Just leave it in there. Owusu in traffic. He gets punched in the face, and he still holds on to it. That's why we love this guy. What a throw from Rock Johnson, too. Jordan Battle trying to twist him around. Once again, he's open. Oh, again in his face. Jordan Battle is trying to go for blood. Playing so dirty. You better watch yourself, Jordan Battle. Not like we're going to be able to do anything about it, but I'm going to complain to the media. Oh! Tight end. Knutson Kirkin. Again! Dude, do not throw Jordan Battle's way. He will clap your cheeks. Oh! Go, Rock. This is what you're known for. Throwing it on the run. Oh, that would have been so good. You're only good at breaking the sack in the pocket. Not so good at the throwing on the run thing. Drop this one short. Desmond Rose, again, we have a chance for points, though. 27 yards. Is this too far for Owusu? I don't know. I don't know his range. Shorter than an NFL extra point, and he sinks it. Their first points in team history. The same number as on his back. 3 points for the Moon Men. Sorensen. Oh, my ankles got checked at the door. Hey, we got a sack. Veggie Smith, he has been a bright spot for the team. They don't have him. Oh, he dropped it in the end zone. They're not going to score again. We held them off for that entire second quarter. What an achievement for us. We are progressing. Underneath, Jack Nitro with his first career catch, and this one's for a first down. He's wide open. Tony Swole, give him the block. That's my boy. That's why you hit the weight room, son, and we're breaking his school record for receiving yards in a game. Because this is our first ever game. Your old record held by nobody. Samuel Owusu with 52 on the game. Good luck blocking Will Anderson, Harrison, Nuts, and Kirkin. And he didn't at all. Oh my God. That's not who you want blocking him. Give me a good roll. Inside the 20 again. And he picked it up for some reason. Get around that block. Veggie Smith. Look at those moves. Wide open deep. Jameson Williams. We can't tackle him. He's just too good. One of the best wide receivers in the country. Burning us deep. Now they've got the mascot in the crowd throwing around. This is just a big party for them, isn't it? They're just running 4 verts. Nice hit. Jason Hudgens there to break it up. Oh! Brian Robinson. This man just lowered his face mask. And wide open. Bryce Young is dealing right now. After that interception, he's completely flipped his game around. I love all the crowd shots, though. It is getting kind of funny how they just keep kind of topping themselves. You know what would be realistic for an Alabama game, playing an FCS school? They'd be gone by halftime. Maybe even the first quarter. They'd be at the bar right now. Nice cut. That might be one of our better runs today. He does it again. I'm starting to like Blake Coffin more and more. Oh, I can't even get it off. I was waiting for him to be open. Vendarius Mathis is so good. Just heave it in there. Jack Nitro catches it. And the slant route gets it done. J.J. Thompson, first down. And we are not Old Dominion. Why is it showing that? He's got to get this one. No, Owusu drops it. I thought the other guy was going to be following him up the field. Poor Owusu. He's been so good all game. This is Danny Dorito's first action here. Just scramble around, buddy. Throw that on the run. Oh, Jack Nitro. Damn it. Every time it looks like we're about to do something good, we just royally screw it up. Oh, he breaks another tackle. Nope. He's getting up. Oh, my God. You know what, whatever. We'll let it slide. This game was not going to be close either way. That is goofy. I guess he just Michael Dyered it. He never hit the ground, I guess. Yeah, his back is on me. You don't see that every day. And that's how this first game is going to end. 42-3. They're all excited about beating an FCS school that badly. You know what? As far as my episode 1s go, that was actually not as bad as I was expecting. They started off with 21 points and then we kind of held them off for a little bit. They're all celebrating. The fans love it. And there we are over there. Danny Dorito. So we got absolutely beat down, but we do get an upgrade for our efforts in that game. We broke a school record for both getting an interception and receiving yards in a game. Sure, those will be broken and reset many times this season, but we'll have to wait and see. You know, Rock Johnson wasn't that bad this game. We did not throw a pick the entire game, which is extremely rare for me, especially with a 45 overall team against Alabama. I do like what Danny Dorito and Anthony Burks were doing as well. We got to find somebody who can throw the football. And the two running backs today, Blake Coffin and Elijah Davis, not really much of note here. They both average under 2 yards a carry. And Danny Dorito and Rock Johnson got sacked so many times, they ended up with negative rushing yards. Receiving, of course, it was spearheaded by Samuel Owusu. 3 catches, 52 yards, and almost all of those in traffic, getting hit in the face by Jordan Battle. Veggie Smith was probably my favorite player on defense that game. He had 6 solo tackles, 1 TFL, and 1 sack. He contributed in a lot of different areas. Very excited about what he can do. And then, of course, we had the Phillip Pants interception. That was electric. And Samuel Owusu got our first and only points this game. He was actually pretty good punting, too. He downed 2 of them inside the 20 with a long of 53. And the legend is born. Only 100 yards of total offense today. Humble beginnings. Of course, I'm going to be using my head coaching upgrade on getting more scouting points. Gotta get these guys scouted as quick as possible. So I think we definitely need to get the increased stamina for our players. That's probably the same thing for our offensive coordinator as well. Need our players on the field. And Daryl Owen is already ready to visit. What an opening episode. That's pretty much all we got for this first episode. Hope you guys are excited for the future and excited for this series. And of course, huge thank you to the guys at College Football Revamped and Houston Mark for setting up this team for me. He made the uniforms and everybody else helped me put it into the game. This series would not exist without their direct help, so thank you guys so much. And as for me, I am Drew Morris, Big Ol' Drewski, not the expert. And I'll see all you guys in my next video. Peace.